YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only, all right? So today we are back with a house that I'm loving. Just the introduction of this house was just a real treat. All right, so we're back. The house of Bon Parfumeur reached out to me yet again. This time they sent me 2 fragrances, and the first fragrance I smelled, the ginger mandarin, number 2. It's one of the best fresh tobacco, citrus, gingery fragrances that I've ever smelled, and I thoroughly enjoy that fragrance. So of course it got me very, very curious of what else does the house have to offer. So I was pleasantly surprised that they reached out to me so quickly yet again to do another collaboration. So they sent these fragrances over to me. They are still in the package. We're gonna open these up and really see what they're about right now. So super excited to get into more from the house of Bon Parfumeur. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the one that I'm super I'm excited and anxious to see what both of these are about. But we're going to start with the one that really piques my interest because of the note of vetiver, which vetiver has been a note for me this year that I have overly enjoyed. So many discoveries with the note of vetiver and different fragrances that I've smelled and acquired to my collection this year. So let's get into it. We're gonna bust the plastic open. Haven't smelled these, don't know what to expect, which is good. Expectations will get you hurt. So I'm keeping my mind super duper open before we get started. But here's the box. Probably gonna clash with my studio light a bit. You got 601 right there on the box. White and green, very simplistic packaging. I can appreciate that. These are Eau de Parfum concentrations, 3.3 fluid ounces, 100 millimeters. So the fragrance is here in the all white box, and then it opens up and it is sitting right there. All right, so again, I know it's clashed with my studio light, but definitely want to show you guys the presentation. So it comes right out as such. Like I said, very simple and nice packaging. Here's the bottle from the house of Bon Parfumeur. Eddie, we have 601. This is what we're going to be discussing right now. Very excited to see what this fragrance is about. On the side notes of the bottle, it has vetiver, cedar, I'm assuming, and bergamot. So let's go ahead and get this on skin. Get the atomizer lined up. Going to get this on my left hand here. We're going to see what it's about. Beautiful pressurized atomizer in the air. Ooh. Okay, this is different. This is not what I was expecting to get in the opening. Wow, that is a beautiful opening in the air. Getting this very nice, like soft vetiver, a very nice woods opening. Like a sparkly citrus in the air. That's in the air, but let's just see what we get on skin. Wow, I was not expecting that. Oh God, this is good. Oh man. Very clean vetiver. There's a spice here, a dryness to the woods. I'm assuming that's where the cedar wood comes into play due to what's here. Oh, this is great. Whoa. This is great. God, it has such class to it. It has quality. Man, I'm telling you, Bon Parfumeur. Bon Parfumeur. Parfumeur. I'm sure I'm butchering the parfumeur part out of Petit. But this is really good. Like, yeah, get a clean vetiver. It's not super earthy and it's not offensive. I get a nice citrus, like a very nice bright citrus on top of the vetiver right now. The woods are really first of all, the blend is great. I'm getting the citrus, I'm getting the vetiver, then I'm getting this wood presence that's rising with this fragrance. Quality is on point, very smooth. Well, let's go ahead and get into the notes, man. I am surprised. I thought that I was gonna get like a sharp vetiver, a super, and I'm not complaining because I am good here. And let's see what we get here. We have 601 by Bon Parfumeur. Okay, main accords, green, spicy, woody, fresh, and citrus. Up top, okay, bergamot, grapefruit, and pink pepper. That pink pepper is adding that smoothness and giving it a bit of a sweet touch that's really dancing well with the citruses from the bergamot and the grapefruit. Well done. In the heart, cypriol, pepper, and violet leaf. And in the base, cedarwood, Haitian vetiver, and sandalwood. I was about to say there is a smooth texture to this, and that's where the sandalwood definitely plays a part here. But I definitely picked up that cedarwood, that dry, woodsy approach, but it's not overbearing. This is masculine. It is clean. God, this is well blended. Wow, I'm very surprised. Very surprised. I really like this, y'all. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. When you start talking about vetiver and cedarwood and violet, I'm not the biggest violet leaf fan, but it is blended in here very nicely. Very impressed with that opening with the citruses and the pink pepper, and it makes sense now with the citrus and the pink pepper giving like this very sparkly citrus feel that I can really appreciate. Yeah, this is going to be great for the office. This is going to be great for dinner. It's going to be great for a lot of different things. Really impressed by this 601. Wow, I'm really taken aback. Again, expectations will get you hurt, but it didn't hurt me this time. This stuff is really good. Wow, 601, Bon Parfumeur. Excellent job. I'm really digging this, man. This is good. Now, I'm gonna wear this right away. You're gonna see this in the weekly rotation very soon. I'm gonna wear this to the office. Hell, I might even wear it tomorrow. I mean, you guys won't know by the time you see this, but by the time the next weekly rotation video drops, this will be in the rotation for sure. Really interested to see how it performs, what it does out into the world. When I smelled my first Bon Parfumeur, the number 2, the performance was really good. The nutmeg, the tobacco, the citruses, the ginger really worked out beautifully. So I'm gonna assume, oh God, it's just getting better. Like the woods and the vetiver and the violet leaf is kind of poking his head out a bit, not too much. I can't do the overzealous violet leaf, but it's just the right amount. And I'm still getting that pink pepper in here, but the vetiver and the woods and the violet leaf with that pink pepper and the citruses are really dwindling down. I must say the opening, it doesn't stay around forever. I wish it would, but you know how citruses are. They're the first to go, with them being, very prominent top notes to really excel and, really push out, with the fragrance. It just really brightens it up, give you a nice projection and everything in the opening of these fragrances. But very pleased. I'm rating this right now off the shoot, man. I'm gonna get this to 8.5 out of 10, with plenty of potential to go up to a higher ranking for sure. Can't wait to experience this. Gentlemanly, very gentleman, masculine fragrance. It's clean, it's woodsy, it's not overbearing, it's not obnoxious. Like, put it to you like this: if you are not a fan of the Terre d'Amaze original, like you're not a fan of that bitter orange and that earthy vetiver, and you want something really dialed back, smooth presentation, here you go. I'm willing to bet if you don't like the original Terre d'Amaze that you may like 601. You may like 601. It is very, don't get me wrong, it's masculine, it's very gentlemanly, classy, clean, woodsy. The opening is nice. It's starting to dry down. The earthy tone show, the greens show, but it's smooth, and I know that sandalwood and pink pepper are playing a part. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for Bon Parfumeur 601. Yes, this is fantastic. Really like what I have here in my hand. All right, up next, we have a fragrance that I assume is going to be for the fall, and I am getting the itch, as I'm sure quite a few of you out there are getting the itch as well for fall fragrances. So up next, we're going to be smelling 902, again from the same house, the House of Bon Parfumeur. And again, shout out to the brand, man, for reaching out to me and sending these fragrances over. Huge fan of the house, and I'm just really impressed with what I've been getting. Not a lot of conversations about the house just readily available. Of course, you know, there are content creators who've talked about these fragrances and you know, give their thoughts. I'm not saying that, but you don't really see and hear a lot from just the brand in general on a wide spread. At least I don't, but it should be. It should be. So here we are, 902. This is what we're smelling right now. We're gonna go ahead and pop the seal off of that. And the same presentation, it opens up here, fragrance sitting right here. There we are. No, it's clash with my studio light for sure. So we're gonna take this out. And from what I understand from the notes here, this is 902, I think the notes are Armagnac, Tobacco Blonde, and Cannelli, or Cannelle. I think it's Cannelli, maybe. Let's find out. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing like we did with 602. Go to spray this on the inside of my arm here. Get a good spray here. Ooh, another one in the air. Okay. Okay, again, so I'm noticing a trend with these Bon Parfumeurs is they're really blended beautifully and they're smooth, man. Nothing came out scratchy or just potent. And nothing came out crazy. Nothing came out that was just off-putting at all. But in the air, I'm getting a sweetness. I'm getting a spice, and it's coming off almost like almost like an adult beverage. Like I'm getting like smells of like bourbon or something like that in the air. So let's see what we get on skin. Oh, that is very nice. You do get a boozy sensation right off the rip. A tobacco vibe. There's also a sweetness, an underlying sweetness, and that's how I like my fragrances. I don't like them super and sickly sweet, and this does not have that. It doesn't. Boozy. Oh my God, spicy. Oh yeah. It's just really getting itself together on my skin. God, this is man. And again, look, I'm not saying this because these were sent to me. I'm not. And this brand, I'm just super impressed. I'm super impressed. I actually have a couple of more of these in a cart to purchase. But man, I am super impressed with the quality that we're getting here. That I'm getting here. And if you smell these, please let me know down below in the comments if you experienced 902, 601. But yeah, let's see what we get on skin, man. God, this is definitely another, and I'm guessing, like I'm getting more of that gentleman's feel here. Now let's see what we get on, you know, with the notes. Let's get on to the notes. Let's see what's in this fragrance. Let's see because I'm very, very curious. God, this still smells sensational, man. God, man, I'm very, 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 very happy and very, very pleased with what I'm experiencing right now. So here we go from the House of Bon Parfumeur, 902, Armagnac, I believe, I think it's Armagnac, Tobacco Blonde, Cannelle. I don't know what none of that is except the tobacco. That's it. So maybe it'll tell me more in the notes. All right, so here we go. Main Accords. Now this was released in 2017, so it's been out for a little minute. Main Accords, spicy, sweet, woody, fruity, and smoky. Bang, bang, bang. Ooh. Up top, brandy, orange, and ginger. In the heart, cloves, cinnamon, and geranium. And in the base, vanilla, blonde tobacco, and labdamen. Man, this is really good. God, this is really good. And then as it's really getting itself together, I pick up like a tobacco. What's tobacco? I'm so I don't forgot the notes already. Is tobacco in here? Yes, blonde tobacco. So that must be like it's like a dryness. It's like a dry tobacco, but it has like this like this sweet flavor to it. You know, if you ever had a cigar, you know what I'm talking about. Like if you had a cigar or a cigar, you know, it could say, hey, this is a certain type of cigar, but it has a hint of like a chocolate or something, a coffee or something like that. But that's what I'm getting like with this tobacco. But this is beautifully blended, man. God, man, I cannot wait till it gets cooler to really see what this can do. And I can only imagine what the potential is with wearing this fragrance. But this is going to have to sit on the shelf for a while until I get the opportunity to wear it. But I'm very happy with this. Rating this right now, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of a 10 with the potential for this to go up. Again, better for the cooler months. And I wear this on a date night. If I'm going to a lounge, the blonde tobacco, the brandy, the spices, that smoky element, man. Now again, this is not going to be for everybody. Yet again, these are two really mature fragrances. So if you're looking for the super sweet, you know, panty dropper, F-boy energy fragrances, these ain't it. All right, these are very refined. They're like aged fragrances have been sitting in a barrel somewhere and then poured when they meet their absolute peak, what you're getting here. So very happy with these brand new additions to my collection. 601 vetiver, cedar and bergamot. God, that's so good. Yeah, the vetiver is really the cypriol, the vetiver, clean and freshness of it. The woods here, man, this is very nice. Great daily driver, everyday wear for the, you know, the masculine individual who, you know, carries himself a certain type of way. Well-groomed, maybe headed to the office, maybe run his own business, maybe about business at all times, really trying to see what's, you know, out there in the world to, you know, make some great things out of. A guy who kind of knows where he's going and knows where he's been and is ready for more of the mature walk. I'm just being honest. That's just what I pick up. Not saying that if you want that young boy vibe that you can't like this. I ain't saying that at all. Get you a sample if possible. I don't know if the website offers samples, but if they do, I would assume that they do. I would definitely recommend, if you love vetiver, this is one to look into. It might be a little bit different than what you think. So if you don't like Terre d'Hermes, or you do like Terre d'Hermes, the original, I think there's a great chance you'll appreciate this. I think it is. So 8.5 out of a 10. I'm gonna wear this probably tomorrow. You'll hear more about it soon. And then this is beautiful as well. That brandy is sitting there so beautiful. The blonde tobacco, the spicy nature, that it's like a very nice sweetness that is here. And I'm assuming that's from the brandy and maybe the orange combination. Yeah, more on this very, very soon. More on this very, very soon. 902, another 8.5 out of a 10 with the potential to go up for sure. So really great fragrances for sure. Check out the house, y'all. If you haven't checked them out before, I highly recommend tapping in and seeing what they have. This makes 3 for me. The number 2 with the mandarin, with the citruses, the ginger, the nutmeg, the tobacco. It's really beautiful. You can wear it in the summer. It's great. I got a full review on that. I'll put it down in the cards. But 601, 902, great additions to the collection. I'm very, very intrigued with more from the house of Bon Parfumeur. And again, shout out to them for reaching out and, you know, sending these fragrances over. And I look forward to getting to know them a lot more and bringing more conversation to you guys for sure. But dope stuff. I'm very impressed, like very impressed for sure. All right, so good family, what are your thoughts? What have you experienced with Bon Parfumeur? Are you curious? Do you have fragrances from the house? What are your thoughts? I would definitely love to hear what you guys, you know, what your experiences have been. And if you don't have any and you're curious, get you a sample for sure, and check out what the house has to offer. They have tons and tons of different fragrances to tap into, no doubt. All right, so until next time, smell good family, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Y'all know what it is, always here, positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know the vibes as well. Splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. That's fact. Believe it at all times. It is fact. All right. Peace, y'all. Till the next time. Splacker. Razor Ramon, that was for you. Hopefully that was better. Razor Ramon the Bob, my boy. Peace.